Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the first game in the month of June between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle have lost their last. Into the box now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gordon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Wilson Ramos goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brad Miller. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Here's Echeverria now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Echeverria stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now the Mariners cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick, set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Duffy is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. The 1-1 home. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, head-to-head against Chris Archer. Very lopsided for the pitcher, 0 for 15. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Zunino stands at second with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Span is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Liner toward right center. Cruz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
How about it?
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The pitch. Fouled away. Kiermaier, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Digging in to try it again, Denard Span flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Segura has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Digging in now for the Mariners, Garrett Cooper is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Haniger on at first, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third. Ready for another chance. D. Gordon so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. He's ready now. The pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And that's the first out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. So 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Ball even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. 2 men on, 2 out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. And a fastball just a bit up.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He popped out in his first trip.
Reddick.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Adaney will make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Riding in once again, C.J. Cron, a base hit in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Designated hitter, Brad Miller.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throwing to second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Here's Archer on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Coming in is Span, and this will land foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Grounded up the first baseline. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch Tanaka.
First delivery to him on the way. This one skied out toward right. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Stepping in, Garrett Cooper. He reached on a single in his first try. Archer comes set. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth.
D. Gordon.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. And now,
Leading off for the Rays, shortstop, Adeni Echeverria.
first pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that is through into right field for a single. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Cano for 1. On to first, a double play. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. It's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Denard Span. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high. 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another shot now. Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Segura.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So far this season, Cano brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria has it. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. In now, Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy will start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seager, right field and carrying well. Back goes Gomez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Cruz awaits the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Zunino is off of first with two away. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 41.
Here's Carlos Gomez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Ready once again, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Adeiny Echeverria, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Uh-oh, he missed it. He'll get it into second, but a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Riding in once again, Rob Refsnyder. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Garrett Cooper.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Echeverria's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's D. Gordon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 47.
Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, Denard Span. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Good waste pitch. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or he's going to drive the ball the other way?
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Rowe, playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-2 the count. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Third baseman, number 15.
Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Zunino, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39.
Here's C.J. Cron now, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gordon is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next will be the designated hitter, Brad Miller, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 0-1 pitch, and this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Echeverria now, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 6-5. The walk goes to Chris Archer. His record is now 5-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.